Okay, can you describe to us what happened the morning that the Gestapo came to take you? What happened? Where were you? How old were you? What time of day was it?
Okay, uh, schools were closed
Yeah,
at that time,
yeah,
and the students sent to work.
yeah.
Boys in factories, girls mainly on farm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was in a factory making airplanes,
Mm-hmm.
and one day, it was Saturday, I didn't feel very well,
Yeah.
so I decided I will go home and Monday morning go to doctor.
Yeah.
And the
Mm.
Gestapo was farther than I was, because they came for me at 6 o'clock
In the morning?
in the morning. They knocked at the door.
Yeah.
Uh, my sister was surprised who is coming so early, 6 o'clock. So she opened, and there were two gentlemen, and they were dressed in a leather coat.
Yeah.
And very few people could afford it besides the leather
Yeah.
coat.
Yeah.
So the uh, Gestapo person didn't have to say who they are because
You knew.
no one else could afford it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So he asked my sister if I am at home,
Mm-hmm.
and she says yes. So he didn't ask anymore, just put her a little bit on the side and went to kitchen.
Yeah.
And I was in the middle of my breakfast. This, that was about 6:30 or less.
Yeah.
And so he told mother to make a good suitcase with warm clothes,
Mm-hmm.
a very warm clothing,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Uh, and she prepared my suitcase, and I can finish the breakfast,
Yeah.
and after that, suitcase was closed, and I don't remember whether I call it to the car. Outside the car, outside the house, there was a car with a driver,
Mm.
and so I was escorted there, and I don't remember whether I took the suitcase or whether the
Yeah.
Gestapo. So we uh, drove to Serov, where was the local Gestapo office, and there were two possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the city was a river,
Yeah.
and on the one side was a nice park and a few nice houses,
Yeah.
and one of them was the Gestapo. It was a two-story house and big uh, basement. The basement was for the prisoner.
Yeah.
And so I was wondering, will we turn to the left before the bridge
Yeah.
to the Gestapo office, or will we go straight, crossing the river, and get to a regular jail for thieves or
Criminals.
minor criminals?
Mm-hmm.
We went to that which made me very happy.
Yeah, you went to the jail.
Yes,
So you were relieved to be taken to the jail instead of the basement. Yeah.
yeah. And so there I was 3 days
Yeah.
because the Gestapo was walking around the area, and it was uh, no Jews people, but married with Jews or with children of Jews.
Right. So it
Okay.
wasn't actual Jews. It was.
Oh, they were
Already. Yeah.
They were already gone.
Yeah. So they were rounding up more
Yeah.
people.
Actually, my mother was the only Jews. My mother and her mother
Yeah.
were two only Jews which was not sent to Gestapo,
Oh.
and it was because my doctor and the city mayor
Mm-hmm.
made it happen.
Oh. Okay.
The doctor said that they are both sick.
Unwell, unfit. Yeah.
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 Actually, my more would die probably before they would get to the Gestapo place.
Yeah. Oh.
So
Huh.
anyway, they survived it, and they didn't have to go
Yeah.
because both were very sick.
Yeah.
Now Gestapo would not care whether they are
No.
sick or not, but the family doctor
Yeah.
and the city mayor
Mm-hmm.
make
They made the arrangement to sit. Wow.
Okay,
That's
so
crazy.
we went about 2 hours to the capital of Moravia, the second largest city
Mm.
in the country after Berlin.
Yeah.
And then there was university, and some millionaire gave lots of money for building dormitories.
Yeah.
Larger than in Praha.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And entrance was in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and on each side were the rooms for the students. This time it was changed. The one side was, at least part of it,
Mm-hmm.
was Gestapo.
Yeah.
And the other part was non-Gestapo. And those who were in the middle was waiting for execution.
Execution.
And there were two choices.
Yeah.
The most common was to be shot.
Yeah.
To be, that was easier.
Yeah.
There was also possible of being hanged.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the whatever you call it on what you are hanged was folded in 3 pieces, and it would take 5 minutes to put it together.
Right.
So it was not that much,
Oh.
and so that was, and there was third possibility, I am not sure.
Yeah. There's 3 different ways that you could be
Yeah,
executed.
but most common was the shooting.
Yeah.
every morning came a truck with X number of
Guards.
guys,
Yeah.
with one boss and assistant.
Yeah.
You know, the senior
Supervisors, I guess.
no, the senior person for the shooting
Yeah.
and his assistant, plus the 12 or
Yeah.
16
Yeah.
shooter. And the shooter was in the middle of the yard. Everyone the street could see it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
That was a
And-
public execution.
Yes.
Public. Yeah.
And there were many 4 or 5 level houses, so everyone could see it and hear it, even if they didn't wish to hear it.
Yeah.
If you shoot,
Yeah.
if you hear 6 or 12,
Shots.
Sure.
Yeah, you knew.
so
Wow.
you see it and hear it. So there we were about 8 days
Yeah.
from the city,
Yeah.
8 or 9. And did I tell you about our washing there?
You did the showers. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. They sounded kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't something that you took your time at. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here.